Look at that, running late already. But hello, everyone. It is Endfield. It has been a long... that's what I forgot. I had everything else connected. I was like, I need to just launch the game and I'll be good. No, I forgot to actually connect my model. But please, phone, please. Okay, that's all set up. See, I was like, I've clicked a bunch of things. I'm sure that's probably... No, it's been a while. It's been a long freaking while. Okay, let's get this connected, synced up. There we go. I'm a little wiggly. Wait, is VBridger then connected? No. Huh. Wonder why not. That's fine though. We'll get that all sorted. But hello everyone. It has been a long, long while and it was not my intention. Honestly, my intention was just to grind a lot of Endfield on stream. But I didn't do that. Instead, I played that game on my own alone. I've been playing that game so freaking much. Okay, let's make myself a little better. Do you know what else I forgot? I also forgot to grab a drink. So I might end up doing that in a little bit. But for now, we're doing more factory gameplay today. Hello, everyone. I do hope that you're enjoying yourselves, looking after yourselves, and I hope you've had a wonderful time, even though I've been gone for a fair bit. As I said, mostly it's been work, and I did kind of run out of things to play because I was like, okay, you know, Endfield came out, I'll play a bunch of that. And then I did, but off stream. So I was like, okay, I don't know what to do now. Okay, I have opened up. This is just okay. Sorry, I've opened up Factorio. I've never played Factorio. I've seen it a little bit, and I kind of know. I mean, obviously it's building factories. That much I know. But I don't really know much about the actual game. So I'm just quickly checking just to make sure. Does it have like a VSync setting or something to... Sorry, I was talking. Okay, I was talking and I thought it was a static noise. It was just the game. Full screen, I guess we can go wait for VSync, maybe. I just want to make sure that it's not doing the thing that some games do where they just crank up the FPS to like absurd amounts. Because that's not going to help. I mean, its settings actually don't really give me anything to work with in that regard. But okay, let me swap over. I just remembered I actually need to set the game so that it shows up. Not that. There we go. Factorio, featuring Factorio. Nice. Get rid of that. Open up that. There we go. Put me in. So yes, today we're playing Factorio. We're just playing basic Factorio. I saw their... I remember seeing their announcement for like a bunch of space stuff. I was looking at the cost of this game, and okay, it's going to be a little greedy of me. I was kind of surprised it was still like 30 quid. I was like, that's still quite a bit for a game. I'm not entirely sure whether I will sink my teeth into. There is a demo. But I was like, well, if I do enjoy the game, then just having a demo is going to make me feel a bit weird. Free play? I mean, I guess free play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small and work your way up with automation. Protect yourself from native species as they might not appreciate your presence. This is the intended way. Okay, that's what I want. Ooh, that's kind of cool. That's a cool little feature. I'm not going to go with that. That's a cool little feature. I guess I'll just leave everything default. Terrain, I mean, yeah, none of that means anything to me. I'm new. I don't know any of this. This game has audio. I have audio. Everything should be good. I think I actually didn't miss out on starting too much up. We explode. That's how we start. Okay, welcome to Factorio Free Play. Your task is to launch a rocket into space. You'll need to research advanced technologies in order to unlock the rocket silo. Start small and work your way up with automation. Protect yourself from... Okay, same thing that we just read. We have spaceship broken. Spaceship has burner mining drill, stone furnace, and wood. Okay, so... Honestly, this style like reminds me of a bunch of old games. Oh, okay, wait. Oh, did I put the stuff back on? I did. I meant to have that on me. What was the other thing? It looked like a gun magazine. Oh, okay, so this is my inventory. I thought this was the inventory of whatever I was taking it from. I'll just take a little bit of everything. Has health but has nothing on it. That has metal on it. Oh, I can zoom out. Oh my. I kind of like the style, actually. More metal. I'm assuming we've got like a little bit of time before we're getting attacked by things, although the music makes me feel otherwise, actually. Okay. Okay, so down here, you can kind of not... You can see the top line, but you can't really see below that. We have pistol and firearm magazine. Okay, I have no idea how I use it. Yeah, I have absolutely no idea how I use it, actually. Need to start new research. Well, I have nothing, so in theory... Ah... Yeah, okay. Probably a little advanced for a guy who's just crashed. Oh, rock. Good rock. Huge rock. Doesn't really tell me anything for it. I have no idea what any of these bars are. Okay. Because my mouse buttons are by default inverted, it threw me. I was like right clicking for me, which is typically left clicking, but it's not in this game. Okay. Coal and stone, always a good place to start. Just regular stone. We've got trees that I cannot reach. Can I walk into the ocean? No, but there is fish. I can just steal fish right out the water. Okay. I can steal fish from far away. I got extendo arms. Okay. I see we've got red on the map. Map's kind of like under and behind the chat just a little bit. Oh, I wonder actually, can I... Let me unlock the game. Yeah. No, I was going to adjust it a bit. Like, obviously there's a bit behind me, but it shouldn't be too bad. But what I will do is never... 1, 2, 3. Never set that up properly. Just like shrink myself down. Let me make sure. Yeah, that's still good. That's still very good. Okay. Oops. I guess we'll grab resources. How do I see what's in my backpack then? I've got character. Okay, character just has all of that. Position that up there. Well, actually, I don't feel confident about it. So we have burner mining drill. Mining speed 0.25 a second. Mining area 2x2. Pollution 12 per minute, I guess. Stack size 50. That consumes both wood and coal. And obviously then mines whatever. Stone furnace will be used for smelting. We have iron plates. We have logistics production. Okay. Intermediate products. Iron plates and... Okay, so we're going to need to look at how we make... We just need iron ore for a plate. But we need 2 iron plates. That's why I can craft that, but I can't craft that. Gun. We can't make a gun, but we can make ammo. Rune hello. It has been so freaking long. How are you doing? I am alive, just barely. I'm a little crunchy. I might need to go grab water in a minute. We're only having a short stream today because I need to get myself back into streaming. And I just need to sort out a bunch of other things. Oh, there's coal here. Oh, that is... Okay, if you zoom in, you can kind of see it. Oh, very nice, very nice. I often forget that today's like actually Monday. Which I know sounds stupid. But it's only because I don't work on Mondays, so I'm like, I forget it. It is what it is. Ooh. Okay, so we've got iron here. We've got copper here. I do know the resources are limited. And it's, burner inserter. I mean, what do I need to make more drills? Drills are iron. So, in theory, working with iron is going to be best. Okay, I have no idea how that works. But do I want to start inside? I know, like, areas are technically... Oh, yeah, it only works by 2x2, doesn't it? Put 28 in there. That's going to get us a bunch. But hopefully work's been going well for you. We're playing Factorio because, I mean, that just feels like the next step after... Target full. Target full of what? Like the output? Clear cursor. Huh? Oh? When holding an item, you can clear it using Q, which will return it to the hands. Okay. Yeah, this is the first time playing Factorio. Was I not meant to use that? Can I just... Like, it still has fuel in it. And it was drilling. What does it mean, target full? Like, do I need... how do I get the iron out? Can I not manually get it out? Have I been foolish? Does that just automatically input into this? Oh, it does. Okay, that works. Yeah, no, it's my first time playing Factorio. I'd seen like little bits of it. But yeah, no, the only thing that kept me away has been the cost of Factorio. I don't really think like, oh, you know, it's a worth it game. But equally, I'm like, ugh, I like my pennies, you know? Okay, if I press 2, like, how do I equip the gun, right? Because it's nighttime and it makes me feel like I'm going to... Okay, middle click. I have no idea how I equip it. Like, how do I use it in my hand? It's not mouse wheel. None of the buttons. I have a gun that I cannot use. I'm a little lost. Yeah, no, and I knew there was a space age thing released somewhat recently, maybe in the last year for it as well, which has made me, you know, intrigued to play. I have absolutely no idea. I mean, it's it's, you know, not crazy at first, but I'm still very overwhelmed. Okay, we're at least making iron. You know, that's good. Because more iron means more mines. Okay, there's just a lot going on. Electric mining drill will be cool. Automation in general will be cool. I need copper for this, though. And, okay. So that's pipes. Don't know if I need... I mean, yeah, for generating electricity. That makes sense. That makes sense. I think it is also multiplayer. I think. What's the button to E? Okay. Obviously, I haven't messed around with it, but I think this game can be multiplayer. What did it just make? Oh, okay. I was wondering why it crafted 3 things, but obviously the ingredients there. Okay, that's kind of cool that you can build stuff, I guess you could say, in a line. Okay, yeah, so that is 3. 1 is 1. 2 I don't have any of. I guess I'll just chuck that there for the moment. I don't really have any fuel now, which is a slight issue. I mean, there's coal down here. Look at me hobble along. Okay, if I drag that there and then press 4. No, so 4 isn't a gun, even though I have a gun. I still... Controls. Just because I'm worried I'm going to get attacked and I don't know how. Build ghost. Shoot enemy. Space bar. Shoot selected. Shift space bar. Or C. For the classic gun. Nope. Nope. Okay, C and space do nothing. That's not super useful. Like, I have one. I can see I have one. Wasn't this thing on fire before? I think all the fire's gone out. That's kind of cool. Can I... I can disassemble it? I don't get anything from that. But I can, I guess. Shit, it's the coal directly north. It is. It's like really difficult to see. The coal blends in. How much do I get from that? 1. Okay. Not what I'd want to use that on then. I think instead, we're going to grab our other drill and we're going to set that to coal before we set it to... Okay, I do just get that back. That's nice. I don't need that one there because they're all the same. Steam power research. Okay, so I get that even though I didn't like set anything up to research it. That's kind of cool. That's going to dig coal. And then E, because I'm going, like, I need it in chests. I guess if I make a chest and I make an arm and I make a belt, then I can put the belt there, put the arm there, put the chest there. I can be like, okay, you go there, you go there, you go there. And then I'm assuming the chest is filled with coal. Okay, nice. So then that will slowly get coal. Okay. I didn't even realize I'd started research. I've already got it. Okay, I thought I had to do something first. Okay. Maybe it automatically started these because that's like such basic things. Okay, so we're getting coal. This is smelting iron, which is good. I don't entirely know what I need more iron for, but it's good to have. Oh, I know. I'm going to need it for another drill. And then, I don't know if I should be making it go straight into a smelter, you know? Like maybe 32, 16. Okay. I mean, that's going to be better. I don't know if I want to commit to that quite yet. I made another chest. No, I didn't need, no, I didn't need to. Need to make another arm. And then we need to make another drill. Okay, so I can make like steam engines and pumps and everything. It feels like we're getting quite advanced pretty quickly. Is my main concern. I'm like, oh. I don't know if I can handle all of this right away. Okay. Let's go grab some of the coal. Okay, I still don't know how to use a gun, which is slightly concerning when there's like so much red next to us. I say so much next to us, like it's... Oh, I didn't realize. Huh. Like map changes into actual game map when you zoom in. Oh, there's bugs. Oh, there's freaky bugs. T to start a new research. I guess I should. That's quite advanced. I mean, this might be useful. I have no idea what research would I want to start. Okay. Well, I can't start any. Unless, am I meant to start like down the path? I have no idea. Absolutely no idea. It's just blinking up saying start new research. I'm like, okay, but I've already got a research. I could make an artillery shell. This is a little advanced for me. I've just started. Okay. I can carry on blinking, I guess. It's not usually how I'd want things, but still. Okay. I'm going to go back to controls. Because I feel crazy that I haven't... Like, I know it's going to waste a bullet with me shooting. At least only one bullet, but I have to figure out how I defend myself. One weapon shoots the location of the cursor. Okay. Next weapon. Locals to the next... I'm guessing the ones down in the corner are equipped, and maybe I can only shoot when there's enemies there. Like, I can't just randomly shoot. Maybe? That's what I've got to believe. It's just when everything falls apart and I'm being attacked, then I can defend myself. Hopefully. I did see I can make brick. Which I'm assuming like I can make walls and defenses of some sort. I mean, I can make an artillery. A big old cannon, so I can make defenses. I don't know what I can do with stone. A radar. Ooh. Rocket salad. Okay, well that is where we want to go. You can click that. Does nothing. Yeah. Nothing lights up with the start research button. I'm too stupid. I need more copper. Why is that? Oh, that needs fuel. Wait, that needs fuel? Why didn't this one need fuel then? Oh, did this one not need fuel because it consumes some of the... Ah, and then that's run out. Okay. Like, I'm assuming there's still some coal underneath this. Okay, but... Ah, that makes sense. Makes sense that they don't just do things for free, but still. Where is that putting? Okay, I'm trying to split the stack. I guess I'll just split it. And then it puts in one. Oh, wait. There we go. I'm getting my buttons a little confused, but that's fine. And then... I also have no idea. I flipped my buttons around down here and I don't know how. I'm just a little lost and confused, if I'm completely honest. Let's build one stone furnace. Alright, I don't need to do anything with that there. We'll have the stone furnace here. See, my thought was occasionally the furnace would get some stuff into it. Maybe not. It's mostly like if that ran out, then the furnace would start smelting. Grab that. We'll just put that one coal in here as well. Does it smelt stone? It does smelt stone. Oh, and that makes bricks. Okay, used to build stone path. I mean, that's cool, but I don't really care for that. Yet. Mine built tiles, change area size. Again, that's cool. The inventory sort of auto adjusts a little bit, which is nice, but it's throwing me off because I'm not expecting it. You know, I'm expecting things to be where I place them, but it ain't. Okay, this is still going. Like, that's still going. That's still going. I'm actually amazed this is still going. That's made so many iron plates. Are they both the same? They are both the same type. Okay. Then we have just regular stone over here, but I'm not too worried about that. Problem is, now I feel like I'm kind of far away from the water. Because, yeah, we have water down south. Like a nice little lake. With fish. No, because that's all those. Oh, that's ship parts. I was like, oh, it looks like water, but it's not. Coal. Evil. Okay. Thank you for teaching me how to do something. Create an item, a lab. Okay, and the lab requires power. I mean, really, I should try and figure out how I can make power. That's probably also the main thing. Which I guess at this stage would just be a boiler. Like from here. Whoops. Oh. Yeah, I'm still kind of confused. It's a research cube, but I can't do anything with that. There's a lab. Research by a lab, but to make... Okay, that's lab research speed, not just a lab itself. I'm very overwhelmed. Okay, this... effects. So that gives me the capability of making a lab, which is iron gears, electronic circuits, and transport belts. Okay. Also, like, they did show what I'd need to make all of those as well. I grab that. I grab those. Now I go to my inventory. I can build a lab. But I do need to look at how I start making power. Steam engine. Accepted fluid. I'm assuming that's water. I honestly can't tell. It just looks like sludge. Consume steam to create electric energy. Oh, right. So we need a boiler. Oh, right. So that is steam. That's why it just looks grey and funky. Because we need the boiler. Yeah, burns fuel to turn water into steam. And then steam goes into the steam engine to output power, which could then be used for other things. Copper cables are going to be very vital. Okay. In theory, copper cables are going to be vital. Small electric pole. Right. Okay. It's done entirely... Oh, now can I start... Now I can, like, start researching. Okay. Automation might be good. Lamps. Gun turrets. Air packs. Steel processing. Steel processing obviously goes down a lot. Radar could be useful. Stone walls could also be useful. I feel like maybe it's not the best way to go right away. But it could be kind of nice. The gun turret's a dead end. I think there's co-op. I think. I don't entirely know. Oh, wait, can I make... Ah, so I can go like multiple. In queue. Because I'm fairly certain I have seen this game with like multiple people. But it's not something I haven't really seen. So that's pretty cool, like having everyone going out. Apple, hello. How are you doing? You looking after yourself? You having a nice time today? We're a little lost. By that, I mean we're very lost. Make copper wire. Use to manually connect and disc... Okay, okay. That's good. That's good. I'm learning. I don't know. Oh, so Alt shows everything there. I don't know why I pressed Alt naturally. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Obviously, it's been a while. So I'm existing, largely. Right. So we don't really need to worry too much about that. We can get rid of that. We need to make a pump. But yeah, we're learning. We're learning. And we're lost. But that's not too bad, I think. I mean, as with all great civilizations, we need to base ourselves around water because that's basically where we get anything. That's where we get fish. I do just have fish in my inventory. I do. Does it go? Okay. So I got confused when it said rocket capacity. We're trying on the whole getting married thing, but that's still a long ways off, unfortunately. For now, I'm just trying to get a place to live. Which, you know, fingers crossed that happens a little sooner. Okay, so I can consume. Oh, and it does heal. But it doesn't seem to go off, so that's good. I kind of would have thought things would have gone off in this game. An inserter. A burner inserter. Oh, burner inserter. Not as in it'll, like, instantly explode after you use it once. But in that it uses... Like, it burns stuff to make stuff. That makes more sense. That's good, that's good. Okay, well, I can put a pump here. And then pumps water. Did it just normally pump water? That's kind of funky. Okay. I can live with that. Pipes will make pipes. Pipe to ground. I don't think we need pipe to ground. Then we'll make a boiler and we'll make a steam engine. Like, very slowly learning, you know? Very slowly. Okay, so boiler. I guess I could really just place that here. Does it have two inputs? Or does it have one input, two outputs? No, in theory it has two inputs, one output. Is what I'm seeing. I mean, I don't need to give it distance. Yeah, we won't give it distance. Why not? And then steam engine. Which... Ray! Thank you for the sub. And fluff. I'll try and be fluff. There we go. I think that's fluff. 41 freaking months. God, we're old. Hee. Okay, now I'm confused. Consume steam to generate electricity, but this thing outputs steam on one side. But I'm confused how. Get out of my hand. So yeah, that's the output, right? So water go in, steam come out. But how does steam come out? Okay. That's right, you're not old. I'm old. I'm the old one. I was just thinking 41 months is pretty freaking old. But that's still me. That's a me thing. My apologies. I didn't quite understand. I'm lost. My brain's like trying. You know, there's a lot going on. But how are you doing? You looking after yourself? You having a nice time? I'm thunking. I'm trying to thunk. Do you think the water has a limit? It is. It's very old. It's a very long time. I can't even consciously think about how much time that is right now. Okay, but like... Okay, steam output. That's what I thought. I keep wanting to press... I'm so used to fucking Endfield now. Did it consume my pipe? It did. Okay. Yes. I think. Maybe. Pipe, you can go here. And then actually you can go there. And then that outputs steam that way. Okay, I'll just click it, whatever. Steam go in. Wait, why does steam... Oh, I'm in the way. Okay, but is that generating electricity? Or not? Is this output full? That's out. That output is full of steam. I guess. 400 days. Christ. Not No, you're not old. Don't worry. I am old. So freaking old. Okay. We've got like short cables. Like very short cables. How do I connect things to things? Okay. There's electricity, I think. You know, I kind of get that. I kind of get that. I do like its funky little style. You know? Okay, so if I just put that there, does that connect to that? Is that using electricity? I don't know. Missing science packs. Start producing electric power by steam engine. Okay, so I am producing electricity. Somehow. Cannot connect to wire. Okay, so I don't need to connect that to anything. To my knowledge. And I guess because these are like in the area, I don't need to do anything for that. No, stop. Get rid of it, please. So that is consuming electricity. How do I make... Used by labs for research. How do I make that, though? You know? Crafted by lab. And then it mixes the stuff. But how does the lab make it? I feel like I'm not quite getting it. Automation science pack. Logistics science pack. So far, it's just consuming? Maybe? I don't know. I don't get it. I'm trying. I'm so lost. It's like told me that I need, obviously, to make the lab. It says missing science packs, right? And the science packs are these. But then it tells me that that is made by the lab. But my lab isn't making it. So I'm not sure what the lab wants. The craft item lab. Ingredients. 1 copper plate, 1 iron gear. Oh, okay. I'm getting it. So I put the items in. Oh, those are modules. No. Okay. How does it craft? How do I hand those things to it? I'm slowly getting there. I have. Oh, I can just make those. Oh, I get it now. And then I have juices. Now I get it. I thought it had to be crafted in the lab. It's not crafted in the lab. It's crafted in my pockets. And then the lab consumes power. Which... I mean, it just zaps juices a lot. I guess. I think. Okay, but really what I need to be able to do is, I guess... Wait, how far can that go? Not this far, probably. That's probably a little far. Okay. I'm getting a little confused with... Mostly with just the buttons. I need copper cable and wood. So I need copper and wood. The main thing is, obviously where I've just been playing Endfield, I'm so used to the buttons for everything for that. Whereas I guess in a weird way, this is more Minecraft-esque with how I'm interacting with things. I'm also hoping that by getting... Or by learning this game, I was going to say by getting good at this game. By learning this game, hopefully, I'll get better at being able to like make factories in Endfield. So when they end up releasing new stuff, I'll be one of the cool advanced people. That's my hope. Whether it happens or not, I don't know. But, you know, fingers crossed. Okay. We don't want to get all the trees, because I have a feeling if I get all the trees... I know pollution is a thing. And that angers the bugs. That's kind of all I sort of know. Give me those. Okay, and obviously, yeah. It's a bit weird that the pump doesn't require any input. Like, it doesn't require any fuel. I don't entirely know why. I'm fairly certain pumps do, but that's cool. I ain't gonna complain. So that gave me a whole 11%. Jesus Christ, those red things are expensive. Okay. So then before... I keep wanting to double click. Maybe Endfield has spoiled me. Blueprints, I didn't even realize that was a thing. Should make a bunch of these. Maybe a little excessive. How many does that make at a time? 2. Oh. So that's making quite a few. I'm assuming I only have this short line to work with for now. I mean, this is like our basic. We've only just made it whole. I think. And like later on, we're going to get more advanced pole. And then we'll be able to travel further, you know? So far, this is a very small distance. I fucked up. Oh, nice. I do like that you can just remove it without any issue. Okay, so I'll put that there, and then we'll get rid of that. Right, but I need to research how to make electric drills before I can make electric drills. That makes sense. Okay. Kind of weird. In theory, that's a further distance. Maybe not. Maybe I am crazy. That's as far as I can go currently. Can I see how much power is in that? I can. I can just see it has electricity. Do you know that also works? That has a bunch of copper. I'm actually going to take that. Chuck that in there. Yeah, that one's probably out. That one's been going for a while. Actually, oh no, the furnace isn't out. But the drill is. Also, I didn't realize I had a bunch of coal in my pockets. Chuck that into that. 'Cause so far, copper seems a little more important. But okay, we're like nearing our first steps of automation. You know, we're going to make like the drills that can automate things. And that'll be cool. The main thing is just making enough juice for it. Ooh. My progress. I'm making 0 science per minute. Let's go. No. Oh. Okay, that can go in there. I don't like that noise. Can I just shoot at these bugs? No, they're a little far away. What are they called? A small biter. I'm gonna generate 2 minutes of video. Gonna melt everything. Just everything gone. To make one YouTube short. Or even though I think actually I don't know what the limit on a YouTube short is. Apparently there's no limit to TikTok length. I always thought there was a limit to like the shorts video length on TikToks. But no. No, Ray has shown me that you can just upload an entire movie to that, which I find freaking crazy. Okay, where's my red juice? My red juice is made... Okay, but tell me how. How do I make the red juice? I can't remember the recipe. Oh, there we go. Copper. That's all I need is just copper. I shouldn't have clicked. I was getting a little impatient. We do need to watch that... You do need to watch the Trolls movie. This is true. But I still think maybe TikTok is not the best format for that. But I might be wrong. I might be persuaded that I'm wrong. Okay, that's going pretty well. I think, yeah. Yeah. It is there. That is true. You are correct. I can make 38 juices. I'm going to make 21 because I accidentally clicked too many times. I was going to make 20, but 21 will do. I don't know how many we need. I mean, 3 made 11%, so it's like 3.3%. No, wait. Oh. Because it's 4%. It's less than 4%. 3.8% around? I don't know, it probably tells me somewhere at least. Okay, we can explore. Look at this lush forest. Look at that funky forest. They're just called trees. They're blue, but they're just called trees. Ooh, more blue trees. So far I can't like sprint. how far I go is as, or how fast I go is as fast as I can go. That's not necessarily a bad thing right now. I can't wait till that's just the end game of Endfield. People have been theorizing like Palika in that game is very about just colonizing the entire planet, and I absolutely love it. But I'm excited to see the technologies in that. And I just need more factory gameplay. Like, don't get me wrong, from what I've seen of this game, I like the factory gameplay, and obviously this is much more in-depth. I know you've got this and Satisfactory people tend to recommend. But I like the visual style of Endfield, which is what makes me want to want to industrialize it more. And I'm really excited actually to see what resources we get in that. Because we have ores, so we have solids, we have liquids. I know I've been watching people just create new kinds of fluids and just fill up ponds and lakes all over the place, which is just beautiful. Beautiful. I'm wondering if they, you know, get like gases like steam and stuff. Or we get like spices from sport. I've been, since playing Endfield, and obviously with that having a bit of industry into it, I think YouTube started suggesting Spore again. I'm like, oh, I do really like Spore. But it's one of those things where it's aged so much that it's kind of difficult to get back into. But it is still really fun. And just the concept and ideas of Spore are really cool. Okay, oh, right, because this is the only thing currently consuming power. I mean, I guess it's kind of nice that this isn't constantly burning. Like, we're not just wasting power. Even though I feel like, I guess it depends if you're going like a realism sort of aspect. I have so much stone. So do I. We'll make a wooden box. And then I'll just put in all the stone. So far, I don't have a use for stone. I have a lot more coal than I thought I would. Right, because breaking the rocks is really good for that. I guess I'll go make sure... See, I don't want to keep these two topped up. Yeah, no, actually, I'll put my coal in here. This is coal chest. Only because we're going to swap out the drills relatively soon. So the boilers, the smelters even, we're going to need to keep somewhat topped up. But the mines themselves, the drills, we're not needing to be too worried about. Okay, we're almost halfway there to learning how to make a drill. So that's pretty cool. How much science have we burnt through, though? Let me hobbling along. Okay, we've got 13 left. So we're actually not doing too bad, I think. Do you know what? I was thinking I kind of need to hydrate. So what I'm going to go do is I'm going to be right back. And I'll let this play, you know, we'll just sort of watch it go. Hopefully I won't die while I'm gone. I'm gonna go grab some water, and then I'll probably actually put in some gamer subs just for a little bit of a caffeine boost. You know, a BRB thing. But yeah, I'll leave this up so that you guys can just watch science being made, I guess, because why not? And I'll go get something to drink. Okay, I've returned. Oh, we're so close to learning. It's like we almost had a thought, but not quite. Just a little short. That's not too bad. It's better than, you know, being far off. Okay, we'll make a little more brain juice. Like 2 more? Yeah. Actually, I don't know if it did tell me how many I actually needed. Okay, and hopefully I've managed to mix up my juice enough. Well, maybe a little grainy, but that's fine. I have to admit, I do quite enjoy Gamer Subs this time around. When I first tried it, I was like, yeah, no, not good at all. Now I'm kind of into it, but I don't know if, if I might be overdoing it. Because I've got like one of their big jugs, right? And I think it's the equivalent of like 2 cans of Monster a day. And I feel like I'm probably drinking too much. Maybe. I don't know. Because I have it like every day. Actually, I tend not to have it when I don't work because I don't need to. But it is also something really nice to drink. A new canister. Ooh. I know they've got like metal ones. I went a little crazy for the Christmas deals. But the postage is disgusting. Like the delivery charge is absolutely revolting. Because I think my order came to like 150 quid. Plus £80 shipping. On top of that. I was like, I don't know how I feel about that. And even just like from people saying in the States, it's like still crazy absurd shipping prices. Admittedly, I did get quite a lot. I got like 5 tubs plus the bunch of like Christmas bonuses. So it was like a jumper and a shirt and stuff. The jumper I actually quite like. Or the hoodie even, but yeah, it's just like I do enjoy it, but Christ, it's kind of painful. Ooh, oh, that's not bad then. Yeah, so I ended up getting like 5 of the tubs. I got chug juice was the whole reason I got Gamer Subs. I saw some. Ooh, yeah, because I saw it and I was like, huh, okay. And I tried the samples before because I wanted to try getting off of energy drinks. But I was like, okay, you know, chug juice looks like it'll be kind of nom. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of nom. I've enjoyed it so far. I was like, okay, well, I need to get 5 tubs. What do I get? So I got chug juice, which is my core one. Graveyard dirt. I've been trying Klaxosaur blood, which is like, I guess I don't know whether GameStop has like official collabs or whether they just sort of steal things. I don't know quite how it works, but it's like a Darling in the Franxx thing. And that's actually really nice. But yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's one of those things where I'm like, I don't know if I'd be able to do it often though. Because the other thing is the tubs are like, oh, you know, it's 100 servings. I'm like, okay, that sounds like it's going to be great, you know, like 100, the equivalent of like 100 energy drinks, but it's not because each serving's like a half energy drink, I think, in terms of like how much caffeine and how much water you're meant to mix it with. So technically for the big jug that I'm having, I have like 4 servings per jug, which means that it's not 100 servings in total. It wouldn't be like 100 drinks in total. It'd be like 20 or 25, you know? Gotta plan out the economics of all of this. I was about to say, did I not make another drill? Am I crazy? I'm so stupid crazy. No, that's not what I'm after. I'm after this. There we go. No, I have to admit, I have quite enjoyed it. They're just nom, you know? I think that's the problem. When I was first looking at them, I was like, why would you ever get a caffeine-free version? You know, when you can have caffeine. Like, now I can kind of see it, because whilst I wouldn't want to have the caffeine-free version because I want the caffeine, I probably can't be having as much caffeine as I'd like to just have the drink. You know, it wouldn't be healthy. Okay, we've actually made our first little... Right, I forget the arms need power. I'm actually amazed we're producing as much electricity as we are. I guess enough electricity. Right, there we go. I was waiting for this one just to run out. 99. Oh, feels like a bit of a waste, but by getting rid of it. Okay. Is that going to feed straight into there? Maybe. 15. Okay, that is feeding straight into there. Nice. Nice. Okay, we've got our first little bits of automation going. It's only very, very basic at this stage, but it's something. That's not too bad then. I kind of wish there was that little hum from like these entirely uncovered copper cables. How's that doing? That's actually still got quite a bit of fuel. How much is this output? Electricity output 270 watts out of 900. I mean, that's not fucking bad, because what, this uses 60 plus 90 times 3, so 270. So 330 watts in total we're using. That's not awful. These transport belts, do they not take any power? Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I guess they just don't. Funky. I'm thinking, you know, no, I was thinking, okay, we'll leave the mines here, and what I'll do is I'll transport all the items down, but I don't know whether that's quite worth it yet. What we do need to do is we do need to produce a bunch of red juice. Get rid of that. I don't know why that's bringing that up. Just clear this bar. I'm getting a little confused by the way things are set up, and I'm confused that these are inverted. There we go. Yeah, I don't know why that brings that up. I don't even... Oh, I do have those, I guess. Anyway. We should probably... just make a bunch. I could make light armor. Do you know, I will make one light armor, and then we'll make like a bunch of reds. Yeah. Okay, I think it automatically equipped the armor. Do we visually look different? No, I still look kind of like a bomb. I can't tell. Do we not have any health on the armor? So you probably can't see it. And even I can barely see it. It says like 0% down in the corner. Because there's a little... It almost looks like it's meant to be a health bar next to the armor. Okay. See, now we're probably starting to produce a bit of pollution. I know it's meant to be like a pollution map, isn't it? Oh. Ooh. Yeah, over the minutes. What is this? Iron plate production. With 10 minutes. Over the past hour. I mean, over the past hour, we went from absolutely nothing at all to actually producing stuff. So that's pretty cool. The fluids. Pretty standard. Pollution. Ooh. It is slowly increasing. I don't really know what either of these mean. Like trees? 13 per minute? What does that mean? Tiles? Is that what I'm polluting? Oh, no, my consumption. How am I consuming 13 trees? The electric mining drills. Pollute. Oh, they do. Although, actually, I would have thought that the other types of drills would have polluted more. Right. They probably do, actually. Yeah, pollution 12 compared to the 10. So, yeah, the burning mining drills dropped off, but the electric mining drills. That obviously makes sense. Factorio. Ah, this is probably what I was after. It's... Oh, Spidertron. I can make a Spidertron? What even is that? I love it. Where even am I? I would have expected most of this stuff to have been like hidden away right now. Crude oil, petroleum gas, light oil, heavy oil, lubricant, sulfuric acid, signals, enemies, spider spawner, spitter spawner, spider spawner, fish, unsorted, entity ghost. I'm just so confused by all of this. Is that an enemy? That's not an enemy, right? Oh. That's just something I think I make. I think. Worker robots. Wait. Oh, right. I don't have any. Okay, no. Get me out of these menus. I'm confused. Achievements. Tips and tricks. Achievements. 59. I think Steam says that's 66. Huh? What is this? Groovy I am. Hello. Launch a rocket to space while manually crafting no more than 111 items. I've already crafted too much. How are you doing? Okay, so yeah, we've got your speed running ones. We're not going to be going for speed running because I barely understand what I'm doing anyway. Like even the menu. Oh, even the menu's been a bit overwhelming for me. So we're starting small. I'm only on 10%. Oh, right. How many do I have? 27 in my inventory. Hopefully you're doing well. Oh, wait, did that break? Why does that look so weird? Oh, oh! Okay, that makes more sense. I was like, why does it look like it's collapsed? It was moving down. A visual thing only, I'd assume. Still, kind of nice. Let's get to zapping, because I think stone walls are going to be somewhat useful. See, I don't know if I want to explore out too much. There's coal over there. 514,000. I mean, there's 196,000 there. 400. Ooh. More iron. I'm actually almost surprised. Oh, there's the pollution map. Oh. Oh, it's like right next to the... Why is this polluted? Why is this place in particular extra polluted? Is it because it's like next to both of these? So it's like drifted over a little? Yeah. Oh. Okay. Oh, really? Huh. I would have thought like the electricity would have, I guess, polluted. Or like the poles themselves, because they don't output anything, do they? No, they don't appear to. In fact, even the lab apparently doesn't output any pollution. But maybe it's not just purely pollution from an aspect that I'm thinking. Let me build another pump and another boiler, I think. I need another stone furnace, and for that I need stone. Well, we have just vast amounts of stone here, so we'll grab one of those. Let's build a boiler and a pump, which is that one. We'll get these connected up. Doo-doo-dum. Nice. Our 3 things to make were automated mining, walls, turrets. We know we want to be safe. I mean, in theory, here would actually be pretty good. I think. I can't move. I don't know. Oh, sorry, I can't move. I don't know why. Okay, the boiler. Okay, and then the pipes. Nice. I don't know how many pipes I need. I'm actually surprised you only make 1 pipe at a time. What's that? Probably another 3. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Nice. And then I can just put coal in here once I get coal. And then we'll be producing vast amounts of electricity. We do inserters. Oh. Oh. Inserters pick up items from one direction and place them on the opposite tile. They can move items to and from the belt, the chest, the drills, and a furnace. 2 other machines. That's cool. If you build a small electrical pole by dragging, it will automatically be built at the maximum connection distance. Okay. Running range will be skipped. Ah. Interesting. Kind of wish it told me that before I built, you know, a line, but that's okay. What am I after? Coal. That's what I need. So yeah, my thought is, what if I build up a conveyor belt from all 3 things? Basically, whoops. Basically making a line of them. I guess I'll top everything up. So far. I mean, really, I should swap these over into electric ones because we're going to be producing that much power. Dun dun dun. What else should we make? Heavy armor? No. Pulse inserter could be good. Probably this. Oh, it does tell you how much it needs. It requires 20. Okay. I have no idea how many were left. I thought some were. Yeah, some are. We shall see. So there are enemies. I don't know if there's other hazards. I don't know how detailed the enemies are, but yeah, we have enemies here. So they're actually quite close, and I can zoom. Well, I could. Oh, it's not going to show them. I guess because I'm so far away. There are enemies up here. We've like seen them when I've zoomed out. Actually, yeah, if I zoom out fully, we'll see them up here. I think they respond. Yeah, so they're all spitters. What I'll do is I'll go to map view. They're all funky bugs. I don't know if there's more than this in terms of enemies. I don't know if there's different weathers either. I only knew there was like some basic enemies, but yeah, I don't know how in-depth all that sort of stuff is, which I guess is another thing that kept me a little hesitant from this game, because it definitely sounds like building factories the game, which is pretty cool, but then if you've got like nothing to really build factories for, you're kind of like, yeah, you know, but why? Type deal. Okay, let's get these pumping because we were running out of power there. Okay, and then we'll build... It wanted 20, so we'll build 15 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Nice. That would be pretty cool. Like, you have to build like little covers. God, this game does remind me... I guess visually, this game reminds me of Command and Conquer. I always get tempted to replay those games. Well, I think they were on the Origins store, the Uplay store. They were on... I had them on some fucking funky store. We'll build 1, 2, 3. Yeah, or I've mentioned it on the stream before. I also want to play... It's the Army Men games. They were like little plastic soldiers. I don't think I have it on GOG. It might be on GOG. Because I mean, I bought it a long time ago. But yeah, no, it might be available on GOG. Actually, maybe I did have it on that. I'll have to check at some point. I'll have to check and find out. Because it'd be kind of cool if it was on that. Okay, how's our pollution looking? It's definitely sort of teasing the line around the enemies. Which isn't great for me. Dun, 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 dun. Okay. Chuck more into that. That'll teach us how to make logistics. And then from that we can make... Oh my god, there's so much to make. We need to learn how to make green juice. Yeah, we'll make green juice next. Green juice requires 75 red juice. How much red juice can I make? 45. Okay, well, I've just set that to make... Oh, okay, you can set it to make, like, all of them. Okay. We'll see how that goes. These inserters. Right, you can't just automatically have them on top. We'll see how that goes. Yeah. All the flavors. Yeah, because that's consuming that. Which is cool, but no. What if we have... Oh, is it too... It's too far. Okay, well, that's going to be a slight issue for the moment. Psych power lines. I hate that that exists there, actually. Infuriating, to say the least. There we go. Much nicer. Still not great, but much nicer. Yeah, they should be good on power, actually. We should be far more than enough for power. Is this one? That one's going to be out of range as well, isn't it? I keep hitting, like, escape to just get rid of that when instead of Q. Okay. Yep, again, out of range. Go drive me nuts. Go 3 just in case. Whoop, not that. I'm trying to get rid of the pole. There we go. Yeah, it's like just out of range. Okay. Psych, actually genius. Sometimes you just need to reposition things. That's all full. Actually, I'm going to get rid of that one. And then we're going to build that. Build 1, 2, 3. Because those are filling up kind of fast. Right, it's making all the red juices. Okay, well that one can wait a little bit. Not too worried about that. The other two are at least working for the moment. This one's full, isn't it? Yep. Okay. I don't know what to do with that, so you're going into my pockets for the moment. First part is I know it's going to be an issue later on, but it's not right now. There's got to be a way of like funneling it into the boilers to keep them going. This is going to be producing a lot of pollution. Actually, yeah, if I open up the map. Really, I'm surprised this isn't. You know, because down here, yes, we're digging, which isn't great, but it's all electricity based. Whereas here is where we're actually burning the coal, you know? So I would have expected it to be much worse down here. Dun dun dun. Then this can be used to make advanced material processing. Then that requires a transport belt and an inserter to make. That's a little weird, but whatever. Engine. Military 2. Physical projectile damage 2. Weapon shooting speed. Solar energy. Okay, always a good way to go. You know? We'll go down to solar energy, I think. Energy shield equipment. Personal laser defense. Personal battery. And that's how you make the Spidertron. Okay. I dig it, I dig it. It's obviously useless at night, but very useful throughout the day. Well, I'm trying to remember, actually, if I heard that, you know, IRL, solar panels were getting to the stage where they could potentially use, I guess, lunar energy. Maybe that was just something delusional I heard at some point, though. You never know. See, I'm tempted to shoot these. I don't know if I... Oh my god, fucking... Okay, I can shoot at least. I was not expecting them all to run. Oh my god, Christ almighty. I walked like slightly close and it wasn't even a little bit. I'm 100% dead. There's so many of them. What the hell? Okay. I didn't expect... Oh my... And now they're just all attacking. Okay. That was a little crazier than I thought it was going to be. They were so chill. Oh, I didn't realize there was one next to me. I didn't expect that much of a horde to come out and attack. Just everything's gone. Oh, and my corpse has everything on it. Oh, this is so cringe. Stop it. I don't know if I got everything back or not. Okay, well, this didn't die, luckily. Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to, like, all run at me. Not like that. Okay. Obviously up here, they seem to have ignored this largely. Oh my fucking god, there's another one. Okay. Okay. You caught me off guard. But now we're going to have some issues. But yeah, I'll just grab all of those because I need to be able to squish them back together. Okay. Luckily, this is largely okay. I say largely okay. It destroyed my boiler and the pipes. One pipe left. Boiler. Bunch of pipes. Do I need to make more of these? Copper. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting, oh, you know, maybe we'll get a little close. And it was going to be one of those things where we're like, ah, maybe I shouldn't really be doing this. You know? Oh, God. They actually broke both boilers. I mean, it makes sense. Those are the biggest pollutants. They ain't even gonna know. Well, they might. They might know. Can I hide this one? Yeah, okay, we'll sell that to 2. Grab some. Oh, right, we need more. Did they break anything else? Doesn't look like it. Not yet, at least. Build that, build that. Although I might have already. Oh, okay, that's fine. First, that scared me. Like, how many there were? Because I wanted to be able to test just how the gun worked. And it is just you can't use it until you're in range. But you know, that's fine. I just didn't know. Like that there, and we'll be like, okay. I'm assuming this thing's automated. But it requires ammo. Target priorities. Oh. Why can I shoot? Big worms? Behemoth worms? Okay, so there's worms and other things. Oh, I guess, so yeah, as you were sort of discussing earlier in where we have multiple players, I guess you could have it so that bases are set up against each other. That's interesting. That's actually very interesting. That's out of power. How and why? I need to go check. Oh, the boilers were broken, so they're not going to have any fuel in. That's how. Yeah, that's very interesting then. I'm actually going to put 10 of them in there. Probably not going to be crazy useful, but it'll help a little bit. After that slaughter, I think it'll be good to have. Yeah, I've got to stack these back up on coal. I wonder if the more I produce, like, the more enemies come towards me. Or whether it is going to be one of those things where I mean, I think largely at some point I'm going to have to go out exploring for other resource deposits. Even I see things. Probably not, though. I guess, like, I have... So I'm just trying to think about what I want to do. We'll make one of those. I need a bunch of iron and copper for that. That's the issue. Okay. So I was like, what I'll do is I'll get these set up. Have it set up like there, I guess. Put fuel into that, put iron into that. Yeah, this is kind of doing both, but not really doing either. Which was my kind of issue. I do like the visual design of these things. Which I don't know really what you'd call the style, but I like it. Okay, we need iron and we need copper. Here is iron. Here is copper. And then we'll make one of these. Yeah, it's slightly too far then. Bollocks. Okay. Let me move that slightly closer. I can't remember if it was 2 blocks or 1. I guess I'll get rid of that. That turns those both off, but then I can just power everything with that one. And then throw all the copper into there. Coal even, not copper. Nice. That should be good. Hopefully. Hopefully. Yeah, we have the underground belt. I don't know whether I need to worry. Like, again, we're still very early. So, sorry, you might have heard a bit of squeaking. I'm very dehydrated today. Yeah, maybe I want to get, like, turrets set up. I don't know if I need to do anything like that. Stone bricks could be good. I don't know whether I want to worry about them yet. Because in theory, stone bricks are where you'd want to have a base set up. And then beyond that, we'd have things like trains and stuff going out, grabbing resources to deliver them in. But I still feel like I'm a little too early to be worrying about setting up a base. If that makes sense. Could be foolish of me. But I think we've got a little time. I don't know how good these turrets will be. Like if I go out here, you know, these are just small biters. They're spitters and biters. I don't know if like the enemies advance at all. So whether that's something to be concerned about. Like the longer I take, the more powerful they'll become, and it's sort of that arms race, which I always like. It's a bit of a shame when you can progress, but the enemies can't. Sorry, I realized I went under that plant. It looked a little weird from distance out. But yeah, it's always a bit of a shame because then you can just become all powerful, and you kind of just end up with like basic enemies that you just curb stomp, which is a bit of a shame. I like them being a threat. I don't know why I didn't make those all in one. Oh well. We'll top these up. Really, I should have a turret or 2 down here, like protecting this. This is how we're making power. I do know there's vehicles and stuff we can make. Well, we've already seen we can make paths and whatnot. Whether we can make full-on roads, I don't know. I do know we can kill the enemy's bases, but I don't know if it's one of those things where where you can like wipe out all the bases. Which I wouldn't want to do. You know, we don't want everything to just be easy. What about the stone a little later? But yeah, they're not that far. But they were producing enemies like really quick. Current evolution factor. So I'm assuming they can evolve. Maybe. Okay. Okay. I dig it. I'm confused. That's not going into here, but it's not... no, I'm still confused, but that's fine. Let me make another arm, and we'll just get the same setup going for the other 2. Except I shouldn't have done that because you can't refine coal into anything. Coal is coal, you know? Okay, luckily that's within that. So let me at least put... I should have put this down first. Okay, let me get rid of that. Just to make sure. Is it? I'm assuming it picked up the copper ore that was on the ground. That's my thought. Okay, yeah, we'll have the same setup going, so then that can go into there, that can go into there, and it does its little thing. I think when I add in lamps as well, it's going to create a few enemies. Because obviously light pollution, especially for creatures in general, is a big thing. I don't think I'm quite ready for that. It's kind of funky. Like, you zoom out and it's just all darkness over to here. What is that? Oh, that's the old light pole. Yeah, the old pole. Okay. Where do I want to go in terms of technology? Electric energy distribution. Almost, most definitely. Landfill. Can be placed on water to create terrain you can build on. Oh, I'd almost hate doing that, though. Engine. Engines are going to be very useful. Fluid handling. Lab speed. Gate. Wall sections that open up when needed can be controlled by the circuit network. And yeah, railways as well. Ooh. Lots of very nice stuff. We've got more logistics. Circuit network could be quite nice. Automation too. See, do I want to go layer by layer? Or flamethrower? Portable fission reactor. Huh? Defender. Most basic type of combat. Robot follows and helps the player for a short period of time. Rocketry. I mean, rocketry is going to be useful for rockets. Or an atomic bomb. That also works, I guess. Not quite the thought. Not quite the thought process I had. Repair pack could be quite good. Okay, so that requires a bunch of reds. That's the main thing. There's got to be a way of, like... I'm fairly certain there's a way of automatically crafting things. I guess I just have things like hand into this. No, because I'd need something that makes these by handing copper and iron wheels together. But I don't know what I'd hand that to. That's the biggest issue. What do we have here? Something here, I'd guess. Assembling machine. That would be it. That makes sense. There we go. And then that can assemble stuff. And then we can use that to automatically craft stuff. I knew I was missing out on something, but I wasn't sure if it would come later or if, you know, it's going to be like an early thing to grab. That makes sense. I have 2 guns. Oh, I guess because you spawn with a gun. I still can't change what gun I'm using, but that's fine. They're both pistols anyway. Oh, maybe I am changing it and I'm just not visually seeing. This has a nice range. I can go up to, what, here? And the enemies are over there, and we know, like, I get to about here, and they absolutely hate me. So we've got a little bit of distance to play with. Not a whole lot, but a little. In terms of map, how's the pollution looking? Okay, it actually hasn't grown that much. Electric network. Ooh, that's nice. Rail signals, recipe. Recipe? Oh, okay, I get you now. Pipelines, we're not using it. Well, I guess technically, yeah, we have some very basic pipelines down here. Train stops, we don't need to worry about. Turret coverage. Okay. So it's just nice looking into these. Oh, that was almost capped. Drive safe, look after yourself, Rune. We're only going to be going for a little bit longer today, I think. Just a short beginner into the game. As I need... Oh, thunked on that. So I want to learn how to use like Premiere Pro and get set up more as a streamer once again. It's been a while and I've sort of gotten out of it. I need to get back into it. But drive safe, look after yourself, and it's a pleasure having you here. Wait, there we go. We'll probably need 52. Oh yeah, we got to get into it. Okay, red into there. And yeah, I guess because it makes all these all at once. See, I don't know whether I want to explore too much. Because I don't know if those bugs are going to attack me again. Like, because we already started fighting them, I'm worried that they're going to want to fight much more. Like, oh no, have I aggroed them? I was just talking about getting into basically being a streamer again. The whole content creation side, a bit of Premiere Pro, just setting things up to be a little more organized. Oh, it looks like there's something down here, but there might not be. Oh, it's a cliff. Yeah. I say, ooh. Okay, so we've got more bugs, but only small bugs. small grubby bugs. I don't know how big the world... Well, okay. I'll say I don't know how big the world is. It looks somewhat large. So that's kind of cool, I guess. A little larger than I thought. That is a tree. I was like, is that a worm? Could you imagine if they were sneaky? Like pretending to be trees. I don't know what the worms are going to look like. Outside of what we saw in the little menu. And even then, that didn't really give too much of a representation. Tips and tricks. Insertion limits. Limiting chests. That's one thing in this game and in... It is. Well, that's why we're going to industrialize it. There's just too many green things around. We need shiny metal things. It's one of the things that isn't so much a factor in Endfield right now, but will be in this and might in the future be in Endfield, is the rates of things like conveyors and machines. In order to create an efficient setup, you need it so that you're not like just, I guess, filling up like a conveyor belt, because you're outputting things faster than you're like taking things off, like we've kind of got here. Whereas it's basically 1-to-1 as they're going, so they're kind of capped there. It's definitely something I want to look into more as I understand more, and obviously as I unlock more as well. Okay. Oh, I've made them. Well, I've made some of them, not all of them. Made a bit. Oh, I wonder if those reds were always there. They were, I think. Yeah. I'm like, I don't think they're expanding yet. Zoom right in on the grass. It reminds me of like those model sets, like model train sets, that kind of grass. Where it's just like stuff fluffed up. Definitely gives me that kind of vibe. Just throw that science juice into the orb. Nice. Honestly, the boilers and the whole producing energy is actually much easier and forgiving than I expected it to be at the start. I was thinking, oh, it's going to be hell getting started out. But it's not awful. Everything's just a little overwhelming right now. We're also just filling up on coal, which I know is great for the moment. Like, almost managing how much we have at the moment is an issue. But it's going to be one of those things where later on, we're probably going to be begging for more coal and more fuel. We're getting a lot of iron, actually. We, strangely enough, seem to be producing iron the most. I mean, do I build another turret? Yes. And then we'll build 11 more mags. Because why not? Why not, you know? No, I shouldn't taunt them. But I kind of want... No, I shouldn't. No, I shouldn't. It's tempting, though. It's real freaking tempting, though. But this turret's probably not going to be... Well, 10 bullets a second. Unless it's 1 bullet every 10 seconds. Which would be horrific, actually. So, But it looks like it'd be pretty fast firing. I mean, technically 1 bullet every 10 seconds would still be of use. But it wouldn't be that useful. Oh, there we go. Gotta keep in mind those are going to be capped. Dun dun dun. Okay. I'm just thinking for... where is it? This. Annual recipe Iron Guild. That's nice. Can that just be made in an assembler, though? That's my main thought, is like, can I just make that in the assembler, in which case I just have a bunch of assemblers all going down? Man, I really wish this wasn't so far. I mean, I could move the lab anywhere along the line if I wanted to, which would make it a bit more convenient. Let's place a gun turret down here. Just because it's going to be important to protect this area. I mean, like, technically this is the most vital area we have. So I'd like to keep it safe. Oh, I can color my head. Neat. Nice. Oh, I had no idea what this was for. Oh, we can now make green juice. Though I'm going to leave that for a bit. I want to automate making red juice. So I think when I wandered out, yeah, we hadn't found any other resources yet. There's coal over there. There's iron up north, which is probably going to be one of the more useful ones. I mean, copper's always vital. But having more iron will be quite nice. We'll wander a little bit up north. We'll discover what's around. I don't know how many people you can have playing this at once. Obviously, we sort of discussed that there is co-op. Does it tell me if I open... If I go on the map, yeah, 714,000. But yeah, I don't know how many people you can have playing at once. You could probably have, like, whole... Well, I was going to say whole cities, but they'd be, like, whole automated cities. So... to still be one person, like, per city, but everything would just be automated. Is that... Okay, that's like a cliff face. Just a bit weird that you got that there than there. Oh, there's little bugs. I don't like that they're on their own little area. There's something around there? Wait, did I just... Oh, I just managed to walk through, like, the one gap that was there. I wasn't even paying attention. There it is. Oh, it's worms. Worms are hidden in the forest. I could... Oh, there. Yeah, I see them now. Sneaky. Okay. Gosh dang, forest worms. See, I don't know if they're going to advance a little more. Okay, so we've got some water up north. That's good. So we're going to need places where we can bring up water. Oh, this is... Okay. Big. There's just this tiny little patch here. Hello, red, hello. Okay. Okay. That'd be the main thing, yeah. It's just having everything... well, make sure everyone's on good PCs, otherwise you're going to be chugging. Thank you, banana. We're learning as we go. Oh, ooh. See, there's no real resources around here, but I kind of like that you could... Like, if I were to make a base and I were to make it here, you could end up with, like, a train station going through. You've got water on either side. So in theory, I don't think I've seen anything apart from fish in the water so far. That could be kind of a... Well, I was going to say a safe-ish place. It'd either be that or I'd be trapping myself. Big rock. See, I don't know whether I want to be exploring around too much. There also hasn't really been any resources that I've seen so far. I know we're going to be finding oil at some point. But whether I can, like, actually discover that yet or not, who knows? Okay, we're slowly getting up more automation. And then long-handed inserter. But hopefully, yeah, the assembler will allow us to actually, like, automate getting a bit of red juice, which will be quite nice. We'll hobble our way back home. I don't think I need to be getting any trees. Like, we haven't needed much wood in general. We only needed it for the little electrical poles so far. Or we might end up just carving down these trees because they're in our way. You never know. We will pollute the world. Corrupt it with our factories. The ground looked a little weird. I was like, wait a second, that isn't weird fleshy bug thing, is it? But it's not. Not so far, at least. And yeah, we've got this tiny... I was hoping it would be a bit bigger. It still contains a lot of iron. How much does this patch contain? 300 CS has like half. Well, okay, a little over half what that has. Which should still last us a good while for the moment. Yeah, because that's just producing more and more. Obviously, we're basically like capping on our smelters so far, or our furnaces. Yeah, we need to make more of, not the blueprints. I keep pressing B. I don't know why. Yeah, we'll just make 51 of those. Why not? Why not? Just keep learning for the moment. And yeah, we can keep this going. What are we going to do after automation? Automation. To automation 2. Well, that requires green juice. We've got to be a little careful there. There's automation, which goes down to that. Lamps. I mean, lamps will be nice. I don't know whether I want to worry about them yet, though. Military stuff. Gives us guns, shotguns, and shotgun shells. Or submachine gun, shotgun, and shotgun shells. And kind of does actually lead into a lot. Laser shooting speed, laser turret. Ooh. See, the gate's actually one of the main things, which I think would be quite useful. Cliff explosives. Barrels filled with enough explosives to tear down cliffs. Neat. What else? Steel. Actually, yeah, that's probably going to be the main thing. Steel plate, steel chest. And steel is made from iron. Stone furnace, steel furnace, electric furnace. I guess that's the other thing, is actually onto an electric furnace next. And yeah, solar energy, which requires steel. Okay, so yeah, steel after that then. That one requires 50. That's probably best that I'm just making as much red juice as I can. And kind of rushing there. Oil gathering. Concrete will always be nice. But yeah, it's just whether... Oh god, we've got so many things to make. Just hordes of things to make. Shouldn't be too bad. One. Very slowly. Whenever we get one, we'll just throw it in there. Because yeah, I need to get automation to be able to make the repair thing. Repair pack... not the repair thing, the assembler. Repair packs will be good though, because I kind of want to repair the steam engine. Just so it's not at so much risk of exploding. This is going to be full, isn't it? Yep. We'll just fill it up for the moment. Oh, okay. Not too bad then. Oh. That's very nice then. Uranium? I mean, I guess that makes sense. We saw we could make atom bombs, so... Obviously rocket fuel, because the plan is to make a rocket. Okay. And yeah, parameter 6, parameter 7. Neat. Okay, yeah, that'll be useful, especially when we sort of run into things and not really sure what to do with them. I was just about to make the repair thing. There we go. Repair speed 2. I guess I'll make one of those. Alright, it's going to make that after all the red juice. Okay. Not too bad. I can make 6 of those. It's going to be a little painful. Again, only just starting out, so we're learning as we go. We're seeing how this goes. Not really worried if one of these breaks, because they're so simple to repair anyway. It's mostly if this breaks. Because I'd really rather it didn't. The pump is still in good condition. Okay. We're not like suffering yet. Chop, chop, chop. I don't need the wood, but you know, why not? Why not clear the area? Actually, are the tree stumps from before gone? Where was I chopping? I think it was around here. I think the tree stumps have vanished. Okay, that's not too bad. I wasn't sure if they'd stay or vanish over time. Throwing more juice in. Dun dun dun. Long-handed inserters. Ah, I guess that's kind of cool then for having for having this setup for however many times you'd need to have this setup. I guess. And then target shooting. Okay, now you'll tell me. With your cursor near the enemy, you can shoot at neutral. Shift spacebar just to shoot. Okay, I had a feeling you should be able to just, you know, naturally shoot. But okay, the whole reason we ended up running into enemies was because I wasn't entirely sure whether I could actually shoot or not. That's good, we've learned. What we really need to learn is how to make... Oh, a splitter, nice. How to make an assembler. Okay. I will make one of these. Eventually. Oh god, I've so many things queued up. And then... Oh, the annoying thing is we have to make more of... Oh, I have 4 of those. Let's go use those to make more. Long-handed inserter. Rotation speed 432 degrees a second. Feels like a bit of an odd number to go with, but also just means that you could have that thing rapidly spinning around. Which is pretty cool. I do like that it's got all the graphs and everything. What did I produce? Oh, iron gear wheels. Huh. Oh, I guess because these were probably capped. That's why it dipped down. That makes sense. Because, yeah, I think... Okay, this one isn't capped yet. But it's definitely getting a bit close. Chest is just loaded. I don't know why this one feels so much quicker than the others. Something about it. I think the coal one... Oh no, it was, but it's not now. Okay. I'm gonna just have to make new chests. Just more chests. Just to be able to store everything. Okay. This is going well. I don't know. Ooh, we might have enough for steel production, actually. It'd be kind of cool. Okay, that's the repair thing. Which is there. My inventory is an absolute mess. So then... Oh! Okay, that's cool. Actually, I wasn't even sure if one would last that long. I'm glad to see it is. It's actually not as punishing. Like, in general, this game's not as punishing as I thought it would be. At least so far. It might get significantly worse, but for right now, it's not feeling too painful. Yeah, I have no idea how this works, is the main thing. I feel like this is a vital piece of technology, but I have no... Ah, okay. Select a recipe. In theory, I'd need this to make iron gears because I wouldn't be able to just have one that goes straight from iron plates to the red juice, is what I'm thinking. Like, we can do that as us, but we couldn't have machines do that. Okay. Then what we do is, we don't need a long hand, we only need a regular one. I already had one of those, so I didn't really need to do that anyway. Nope. Q. Did I not just make a bunch of... Maybe I didn't. Maybe I thought I did. Okay. Chuck that there. Why did... Why did I do that? Okay, not quite yet. Actually, we'll get rid of that. It's not quite needed. Yeah, so we'll get that set up. Then we'll get the conveyor. All right, gotta get rid of that. Then we'll get the conveyor belt set up. Oh no, the other way. I do find it a bit weird the conveyors don't need to be... How do I make it go? Okay. I mean... Oh, nice! Oh, would that work, or do I need to... No, I probably need to have a hand thing, bring it in. Maybe. That would go to like there, and then we get a hand thing. Which would bring it down. Then yeah, I'd end up needing that there anyway. I mean, I might as well have it there just to have a little extra space. Okay, okay. Well, this works the way I need it to. We'll wait and see. Yippee! Steel. And then I can put that one there because we can start utilizing that now. Hopefully this will work the way I think it does. Now, that's the thing. I think I was really worried about it being a punishing game because I only sort of knew it to be really intense in terms of factory building. I didn't really know anything else about it. I see I want to, but I shouldn't. If I have that set up like that, yes, that's going to bring the gears down. Then we need another assembler, which is going to be what combines into... That's probably the worst placement because then... Actually, no, I need to bring down there, so I can bring down there and then combine into things. Kind of. We'll see how it goes. It's one of those things where it's like, okay, I kind of know what I need, but I might not be able to quite think it all the way through. Because, yeah, then this is going to make the red juice. Then, obviously, we get... I keep wanting to, like, double-click on that. I'm so used to Endfield at this stage. 1, 2. No, we're going to need 3, so we'll make all 3. The only issue is that's going to take a lot of the metal that I kind of actually need. How do I make a splitter? I need iron plates. Can I just turn this off? Use filters. Well, I guess, I mean, override stack size. Can I just set that to 0? So that it doesn't take anything? No. I just want it to stop. Okay, well, for the moment, you're gone. Because I just need some iron plates. Oh, I mean, they're building up here. I guess that would also... No. Can I even select them here? I guess not. So yeah, that's producing there, that's producing there. I mean, obviously everything's a little held up right now. I hate that there's like one space between that, stopping it from working. Okay. I guess that'll keep it going. That will eventually get filled up anyway, so. Grab all of those. I'm full on copper plates, but I need a bunch of iron plates to be able to produce more. We'll get a splitter. Because what I'll do is I'll use that to be able to split some iron plates off, and the rest will be used to make gears for the moment. Just so then we can carry on making red juice. But also... Huh. Okay. Splits and or joins transfer. Oh, okay, okay, okay. Now, I guess for the moment I'll just have that like that, and then we'll build a chest. Not with that. I need more iron plates. Can't wait till I can make like faster furnaces. We're almost at steel processing, although obviously it's now being held up due to the fact that I'm not making anything. That'll go there. And then... Ooh, ooh, nice. Okay, I want that there just because it looks square. That is true, that is true. I could be setting up even more furnaces. And I have the coal to spare. I guess it's one of those things where it's like, I could set up more furnaces, or I could just get along to the point where I sort of set up like an electric furnace. I want to see... There's also one of those things where I know at some point I'm going to have to basically tear this all down and relocate in. Although by that point, it might not actually even be worth it to tear it down, and I just relocate anyway. So if I do that... Nice! Okay, that works how I thought it would. So every other plate goes into here, which would just be a good storage space. Kind Currently, I have more than enough coal, which is the biggest issue, because this is just getting filled up over and over. I have no idea what to do. Like, my inventory is just filled with coal. I just keep this going on its own. Yeah, okay, that one's electric. I wasn't sure whether I swapped over. Actually, if I look on the map, how's that doing? It's still a lot of coal. For me at the moment, that's a lot of coal at least. Okay, so I'm assuming I could probably bring into any angle. And then, okay, I need 2 more of the yellows, I think. Now, that is true. So far, it seems rather quick. And obviously, you just get the item back, which is quite nice. So there's no loss of resources. And I could have that there. Turn that there. Is that in line? Okay, there we go. That there. That there. Ah, nice. Ooh. Okay, I'm liking this. I'm liking it. So yeah, that'll go there. And those combine in there to be able to make a red juice. Gets taken out. I'm gonna need way more conveyors. Okay, I need more iron for that. This is like baby's first automation. We're getting there slowly. Actually, I probably don't even need to. I could just relocate the science thing, couldn't I? Although I wonder if I tear it down, is it going to reset progress? Maybe. Oh yeah, because this is so far away. Why make like a bajillion conveyors when I could just... I don't know how many more I need. Shouldn't be too... I mean, we're going to be making that stuff anyway, so I can always just have it put into a chest and then relocate the lab once that's cleared, which wouldn't be too bad. Yeah, because we've got some right here. Can I not, like, just take them off the belt, though? I guess it's not the end of the world either way. Make a chest. Just a basic chest for the moment. And we'll make... We have basic... but they're burner arms. I don't want to waste a burner arm. I said I don't want to waste... Actually, I've got coal to spare. Turns out I'm just crazy. Look at that there. I keep wanting to put things on the main menu, or on, like, the little bar. But it actually doesn't feel that worth it. Oh. No, I put the box in the wrong place. Does everything then go into that box? It does. Good. Oh! It consumes... Wait. I have no idea what it was consuming. Oh, waiting for more items. Okay. Take those. And that'll slowly do... Okay, we're kind of getting there. We're kind of getting there. I dig it. I dig it. How's our pollution looking? That is not pollution on the map. It honestly hasn't really grown that much, which is kind of nice. We haven't expanded too much. We're largely sticking with what we've got. Okay. Just gotta put in the exact amount needed, then I'm gonna move the lab. So what, 2 more? Nah, it's probably 3 more, isn't it? Oh, no, maybe 2 more was right. Let's go. Oh, okay. 3%. That doesn't get rid of all of that, does it? Okay, so now we have steel, which is going to be nice for building like these long electric poles. And iron stick. Nice. My favorite. Rocket silo. Electric energy accumulators. Buildings that store excess electric energy for later. That's always going to be nice, especially if we have a bunch of solar panels. Because that's just going to keep us alive, like, at night. At night. First, I'm going to tear this down. We're going to move that. Just so it's closer to this and we can just keep feeding it a bunch of science. Yes, we'll grab all that. Grab all this. Then we'll grab this. Yeah, Yeah, if I could chuck that there. Make a yellow arm, which requires iron and copper. I need to have the same splitter set up on the copper. I'm dumb, but that's okay. What am I after? This chest. We're learning as we go. Yoink, mine. Wait, I had copper. I didn't need copper at all. It's like the one thing I have a lot of in my pockets. I should still make a splitter though. And then that can put things into there. And then that can put science right into there. Genius. We're learning and I'm liking it. We're learning slowly, but I'm liking it. Yeah, I guess we'll make a lamp. Why not? And we'll make radar. See, now that we've got it like set up, I might as well just stock these all up. Why work when things can work for me? Why are you not putting more science into that? There's source items there. Can it only have so many? Or is it because these aren't like full stacks? Like once they've been used, they don't stack because they're not full stacks? I don't know. The rest of those can all go in there as well. Let me build another splitter. Probably not largely needed. But we'll chuck it on anyway. Just so we have a safe little reserve a little later on. We'll have it over here. I think here's quite a nice area. Then why do we... Oh. Okay, well, while that's... Slightly concerned. Yeah, it's just not in range anyway, but that's fine. Let's clear this all up. I know I've got like, what, 10 plus bars I can mess around with, but clear that up like that. Get that set up there. Did I just forget to restock the boilers? That might be it. That's not too bad. Ooh, good luck with the job interview, Apple. I'm gonna be easy heckin' peasy. Nothing to worry about. It's fuel, okay? Not too much of an issue. I just forgot to put more fuel into it. I feel like these are consuming fuel faster than they were before. Like, that could be because I'm producing power. Or like consuming more power than I was before. Maybe. Hells yeah, freaking easy. And just be like, I want that job, and that's just how it goes. Okay, see, now it's slowed down. I got worried though. It's like everything's just shut down. Not too bad. Okay, we got our first like little automation. Look at our glowing orb. I should probably move the gun turret. Yeah, actually, especially if we bring it up here. We can have a bit of overlap going on. That'd be quite nice. Because now that I've moved the lab up top, it's probably going to produce a little more pollution up here. Well, I don't think the lab itself produces pollution. Or at least it doesn't state it does. But we'll see. Just in case we want it to be protected. Because yeah, we could have like this one over here. That's protecting everything. Then we've got that one over there, so it's protecting things. Genius. Not what I meant to do. There we go. And then really I'd want a third one like here. Just because it would look nice. Oof. That can always be difficult. Always got to balance things, you know? That's why I count myself like very lucky with where I got a job, because I managed to get one local. I'm like, if there were... I had a job that was further away before, and it was hellish. Like, just the travel time. So I'm very thankful. I'm like, oh, I can just wake up, get to my job without any issue. Whereas before, either traffic or bad weather, it's gonna be a long, slow day. Okay. Like, yeah, I guess like once that fills out. I mean, it does mean that there's always going to be red juice for the lab. I just find it a bit weird that it doesn't stack as much as I feel it should. You know? But okay. Oh, all right, that's out of fuel. As I slowly drift away. Which means this one's probably yet low. Okay, we've got a very, very basic, very disgusting looking bit of automation. As I said, I'm going to leave it as a short stream for today because one, I've got to get back into stream, but also two, I want to try and get myself a little more organized with what I'm doing off stream. So we're going to leave it there for today. Thank you everyone for coming out. Apologies again for being away for so long. I've just been all over the place sorting out real life stuff. Being a little addicted to other games. And just not really sure what to play. Like, I'd been wanting to play Factorio, but it's like, that's money. And everything's money. But yes, I'm going to leave it off there for today. Thank you everyone for coming out. If you are new here, feel free to follow on Twitch. I'd say you can... Whoops, wrong one. So you can check me out on YouTube, where I do have a bunch of old VODs if you do want to check them out. There's a bunch that I actually need to publish that I just haven't really got around to. That they are there, but I'm like, I want to set these up a little nicer, and I just never get around to it. I also have the Discord, where I'm typically more active, and if you message me, I'll typically respond quite quickly, because I'm like, I am alive. I promise. I hide away a lot. But yes, thank you everyone for coming on today. So hopefully I've been able to entertain you. I wonder if we've got anyone online who we can raid, or at least anyone who's going to be... I don't think we've got anyone that I know that's going to be playing factory games. Do we not have anyone online? No friends online? That's a bit of a shame then. I guess it's Monday. No one wants to be live on a Monday. Okay, so I'll just leave it off there. We'll just end it off. So make sure to look after yourselves. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see you all next time. Bye-bye.